Hello and how are you? Welcome to our 13th video of learning how to create web applications using Laravel. In today's video, we're going to proceed from where we stopped at in the previous video. And if you still remember in the previous video, we were able to create the login and logout and created different layouts, layout for the administrator and the layout for the public website. So today we are also able to create the form of what? Of the dashboard and the form of creating a news category. So right now we're going to take it from there and see how we can do what? How we can do it, how we can submit this category into that system and then add it to the what? To the database. So with that much said, let's go straight into business and proceed from there. All right, let's do this. So the next thing we're going to do what? We're going to now create the category. So to do that, we're going to change this form to become a file, okay? So we're going to come here and say this is a form and then its type is a file and then the name is going to be maybe photo, and then we can get rid of placeholder, and then we can put here the name of photo, the ID photo, and then we give it what it should accept. So say accept, and then say maybe .png, .jpg, and then .jpeg. So that's what it should accept. And then after doing that, so the next thing, we are going to remove this error. Okay, so after then we can come and refresh, and then we'll be able to see this. Priscilla, close for me there, please. Thank you. Then after we put now the details section. So the details section is going to be just like the same, but the only difference is the details section is going to be a text area field like this. So it's going to be here maybe details, and put here maybe details, and then come here and put placeholder. I mean, it can be optional, and then instead of having here the name, we can just put text area like this. Okay, so everything, this parameter is applicable to the other one. So I can just copy these, okay, and then remove this guy, and then come and put it here. This text area, remove this one, and replace them with these. So the name is going to be details. I mean the type, we don't need here type because it's already text area, and then the name is going to be details, and then accept, we don't need it, and then the ID is going to be details like this. So maybe if we want all data, we can also put the all data in case there was an error in validation. Okay, yeah, like this. So that's it. And so the next thing is now we want to do the what? The submit. So here I have the submit button. So where are we going to submit? We're going to submit to the same endpoint. So you may need to leave this action empty. We'll just listen to what? To its post. So you can leave that action empty. So it will submit to the same, but in post method. So let's go ahead and refresh. So if I refresh, I have something like this. Okay. So according to the design, you can put here where there is an action button, you can put there the what? The link back to the all categories. Okay. So you can do that by just simply coming here and come to categories blade. So we just copy this section of what? Of button and put here and add it here too. And then you can put here maybe routes, categories, and then put here all, you can put here maybe list. So in case someone want to go back to the list, you just click there and you're on the list. You see, it's a very good design. Click there in the list, click there, you're creating new. So let's go ahead and add now the real content. So I can put now our first categories. We can say maybe we already have some categories there in the database. Let's go ahead and delete them. Let's delete everything in the database that we are using for practicing. So come here to news posts. Let us delete these ones. Okay, let's leave them for other purposes. Okay, so here, instead of news category, so let's go ahead and put the news category. For example, we can put maybe business. And then we attach a photo. So another thing before even submit this form, so if you're going to submit a form that will accept files, you must have this multi-part parameter in your form. Okay? This. Is it content type? Something like that. Hello? Walaikum salam. Bulungi alhamdulillah. So you have to add multi-part, so you can come and search here. Multi-part, maybe form, and then you'll see encrypt type multi-part. This one, you have to add it there. And then the form also must be in post. So you have to come and put here in this opening field or the encrypt type and put multi-part stroke form. Multi-part stroke form. This one here. So you have to put that one, okay? So in case you're going to upload what? You're going to upload files. So let's go ahead and create let's go ahead and create a method that is going to receive this form. So that method is going to be inside our web route. So we're going to create first the web route. So I'll come here to web route. So since we say that it's the same thing that is going to receive, the same endpoint, the one that is going to receive the post. So it means that we're going to just duplicate this one here. So come here and put action, categories, create, and then here I can put maybe post. I can say maybe store, something like that. Store. So here, instead of putting get, you put what? You put post. Something like this. Post. Okay, so you should receive the form, right? So, wait, did you duplicate this one? Not yet. Okay, so you make sure that you duplicate it, because if you don't duplicate it, then you'll have overridden the first one. I think that's it, okay? So let's go ahead and duplicate. So I've copied and pasted here. So it's going to be the same endpoint, but it's going to be the method of what? Of store. And this one, the second one, is going to receive the what? The post. So the next thing, we're going to come here to the method of the admin dashboard controller, and then we add there the category store method. So I'll press Ctrl and click here, so you can go to this method of category store. Let me duplicate this one and then put this one here, category store. And then here, going to die and say uploaded, or submitted, or time to create category. Okay, so since you're going to expect data, so you can put here a request and then put here maybe R. So because we're going to expect data to come, okay? So let's go ahead and submit now, okay? So let's go ahead and put here refresh. So it's going to be business. So I attach a photo, maybe this one, and then put here some details about this post. Okay. So let's go ahead and submit. So when you submit, you see, time to create category. So now let's go ahead and do here the logic of creating a category. So the first logic is of uploading a photo, right? You have to first upload a photo to the server, and then you use that photo to show where for the news, right? So I always create my one method or function that can work on uploading all the kind of photos, okay? And then I reuse that method. So let's go ahead and create a method that's going to be responsible for uploading photos, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. So first of all, I'm going to create a class where I'm going to put all my methods, okay? A class where I'm going to put all my methods. So it's going to be here and up under models, okay? So I'm going to call it maybe utilities or utils. So new file and call it utils.php. It's going to be a class where I'm going to put my utilities, okay? So you can say class and then, begin PHP, and then say maybe class, and then call it utils. Okay, so in this class, so we're going to put our method that we'll be using as utilities, okay? So something like that. So the first method I'm going to put there, maybe I'm going to call it file uploader or image uploader. Let's just call it file uploader. So it's going to be public function, and call it file uploader. So its task will be to upload what? To upload files. So it will be receiving an array of files, or it will be uploading all the files that have been uploaded, something like that. Okay, let's receive maybe an array of files. I don't know how we should do it. I don't know, because I'm trying to think. We can upload everything that has been uploaded in that particular time, and then return back the responses. Oh, I think let's do that. That's a simple way. We upload everything. Okay, let us upload specific files, okay? So let's put here files, okay? That we're going to upload. So let's go here and put maybe dump and die with files, something like that. So this is going to be public static. Let's make it static so it can be even accessed before you create an object of function of utils. So it's public static function file upload, and then it will be receiving an array of files. Okay, so by default you can make sure maybe this array is empty, something like that. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'll come here now to the dashboard controller and then upload. So it's going to be utils. So I can put maybe images is equal to, and then put here utils and put upload files, and then you pass the files. So when you upload file, the files will come here inside what? Inside the file super global variable, which you can access them by $__ files. Okay. So let's go ahead and refresh. So we are calling this function. You see, it is utils and then :_ and then file uploader. So if I press Ctrl and click here, you see I'm here. So in this, we are just dump and die here and display what has come through these files. Okay? You see? Utils, then file uploader, and then I pass this file super global array. So if I come to that function, I'm able to see this. So if I come and refresh, I should be able to see these files that are planning to be uploaded. So they say utils was not found. Let us see what is causing that. Utils, wasn't it imported? It was imported. Why is it causing like that? Util was not found. File uploader. Why? I don't know. Let's see. File uploader. Oh, we had put, I think, up to R. Let's see. Refresh. Why is it doing like that? Is it having the same name as the folder? Utils. Rename utils. And then you have here class called utils. I think, I don't know why it is doing like this. Class like that. Refresh. Why is it doing like that? It's under methods, under models. Oh, it does not have a namespace. You must put namespace of models, I think, yeah. Namespace of models. Still doesn't work. I don't know why. Okay, let's try to put this method into the user method and to see what could be causing that. Namespace is not required even. Okay, let's put this method into the user method. Then try to come here. Oh, it's not imported. Utils. I don't know why. Utils. I don't know why it is not working. Refresh. It's not working. Okay, let me use, I've put this same method in the user class that came with Laravel itself. Let's see. Let's use user. And then file uploader. Let's refresh. Why? Is this one working? Why is it not working? I don't know why now. All right. For now, let's go with this. File uploader. But we'll find out why it did not work. Okay, so we're going to use this one in the what? In the user, right? So you can see this is the data that has just been what? It's uploaded. First of all, you should know it is a what? It is an array, and these are the parameters that are in there. So this method, for it, starts going to be uploading things that have been given to it, and then return back the what? Return back the results. I mean the endpoints where these files have been uploaded to. So to upload a file in PHP, you can simply use file upload PHP. Okay, so there are so many steps, and these are the simple one that you can use. Yeah, let me use this. Let me use this quick answer from ChatGPT. Okay, so I'm going to paste here the code and then explain it, how we upload the file. So first check if it's set. You don't need this one. So this is going to be file. So here they are targeting one simple file, but for us we have so many. So we're going to loop through these ones and say for each, and then put here file and files, and then put here maybe file. Okay, and then file equals to files. So this one you don't need it. Then put here file name. Okay, so this already have the file there as a file, so I can get the file name there, the temporary name, etc. We don't need that. All what we need is the file name. So the file name can be generated to avoid the files from overwriting the other one. Okay. So let's get only the file name here. And then file name equals to, so let's put the timestamp. And then we attach the what? The file name. So this timestamp will help us, the files not to override themselves. So after doing that, we are going to, so I have that. So this one is done. So after having the file name, so we're going to have the temporary file name. So you get it. And then we don't need the size, we don't need the type, we don't need these ones, okay? So we're going to specify the directory. We're going to upload these files. So these files are going to upload them into public, because these pictures, we want them later to be accessed into uploads. So let us go ahead and create here a function called, a folder of uploads in public. So we're going to come here to our public directory and then create another folder called uploads. So this is where our pictures will be coming. Why are we putting it in public? Because we want to access these pictures later in public. Okay, so after that, next file extension. So this in case you want extension, and this is what in case you want a unique name. By the way, yeah, that's how you can get a unique name. So let me use this as a what? As our new file name, okay? This one. So here, this is how you get extension, and then you concatenate the what with a unique name. Then this file name, let's leave it the way it is. Okay, so after doing that, file extension, we don't need it now. So the next thing, we get a unique name. We have got it. So we now go ahead. Sorry. Now we go ahead and upload the file, okay? So this one is done. You get a unique name. So check if file error. So then you say move destination. All right, this is what you just need. This one. And then you can delete these ones. Okay. Like this. So we come here, paste that. So the destination is going to be a combination of the directory with a what? With a new file name. So it's going to be, and then what we are uploading, we are just uploading this what? This file name. Okay, so this is what we need to upload the what? A file. So if it succeeds, it will come here. If it fails, it will come here. So let me put here die and see what we come up with. So I hope you've seen how I've created what? A method of uploading files. So let's come ahead and refresh. What this say? Fail to upload. Public uploads. Public uploads. So let's put here so you can put here maybe get base directory Laravel or PHP. We call it root directory. Get root directory PHP. So to get root directory, you just simply write it like this, okay? This is how you get a what? The root directory. So if I come here, I should be able to see it. So refresh. You see, that's the root directory. So the word public, you didn't need it, by the way. So, okay, so let's go ahead and upload now. So let's go ahead and upload. So it's going to be destination equals to root directory stroke destination root directory stroke upload stroke new file name, like this. Okay, so meaning we can first display our destination and we see how it has looked like before we attempt to upload again. So if it's, can you see? It's public stroke. So I have to remove that public, sorry. We have to remove public because it's going to cause the same thing. So because public's already there. So it's public stroke the name of the file. Okay? So that's it, okay? So public stroke the name of the file. So let's try to upload again. You see? File uploaded successfully. So if we come to our uploads under public, the file should be there. This one. All right. So the next thing we have just to return that file. So I can just simply put the name of the file and return it back. So I can just, let us put here these files here. All right. So I can put maybe here uploads equals to nothing. So if it successfully uploads, we just put there the file name. Okay. Sorry, here, new file name here. Eh? So you just add it there. Like this. So if it fails, we just ignore. We'll not make too much follow-up. So then we return back these uploads. Okay. So like that, we'll have created a method that can upload for us any kind of what, or any kind of a file. So we'll use it even in other things. So let's go ahead and return. The uploads. So let's go ahead now to this side. So you see how we upload. You can see how you make this this code much more optimal. So let's go ahead and now receive the. We go back now to the dashboard and controller, and then you'll have received the images, right? The images. So they are here. So if I do like this, I'll be able to get the image list here like this. Okay? You see? That's the image list. So for us, we're interested in only one image. So what we can do, we can just simply say if is set 0, if it's set 0, and then we can say maybe by default, maybe can say maybe thumbnail equals to maybe no image.jpg. Okay, so if this one is set, then we just get only the first image from this image that I've uploaded. Okay, so that's it. Now let's go ahead and create our new category. So category equals to new category. It's post category. Post category. Oh, let's see what we use it here. How we wrote it in this model. We called it news category. So let's go ahead and say new news category like this. Okay, so which parameter it takes? It takes the name. So we know the name has come using R and then the name. It takes details like this. And then lastly, it takes the picture. Let's come here and get the right name that we give to the picture. News categories, or is it? News categories here, right? News categories right here. And then we get the name of the feature is called photo. So it takes what? It takes photo. Like this. So this is going to be thumbnail that we're going to store in this photo. And then we do what? We save. So we say if save, let's say success. And then you put else and put failed. And then stop the what? The application from there. So if you come and refresh, what did they say? The image does not exist. I think the image is not existing. Let's go ahead and upload afresh. Facade does not exist. Categories continuous category, and then put R dot name. What does it say? I think there's an issue with my PHP. Let me first dive from here and see if everything is all right. Here it is all right. Let's come here and see. It is all right. Let's come here and see. It is all right. Let's come here and see. It's all right. So where is the problem? Okay, I think this request is the issue. I have to put this request of this one of illuminate. So refresh. What did this say? I don't know why it's causing that. Okay, let's use then post. Refresh. Yeah, it's good now. Let us use the post instead, I think. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so let's try to save. So success. So in success, we want to redirect the user to the all categories. On fail, we want to direct user data back with errors, okay? So in success, we direct the user to categories. So return, let us copy the redirects that we are using here in the what? In the other controller. This one. So use this one direct with what? With input. Copy that, come and paste it here. So it's going to redirect this user to routes categories. It has no error. Sorry, let's first put this one here. The one that will redirect back is at what? To in case there's a problem. So let us get rid of these errors warning. So that's it. So here it is returning that redirecting back. Just copy also the link for, the route of redirecting the user. So we can use this simple one, intended, and then put what? And then put the link, which is dashboard. Okay. So which is categories. Okay. So now, is it categories? So let's see how we named it, because I hope that's where we're going to get problems. So categories. So we can refer to them as what? As categories. As dashboard category. So categories, and then let's try now. Perfect. Has taken back to what? Categories, or it's list categories. It has directed back to what? To the list of categories. To the form of creating a category. So if we come here, we are going to list here the categories that we have just registered. Because right now, if you come here to our form, you'll be able to see the category that we registered should have appeared somewhere. But I don't know why. I think, because we checked here, we said that we don't need categories which have same name. If you still remember when we were validating here, so that's why it did what? It had to return us back on the same page. But you can get the whole point that now the categories can come in the what? This dashboard. In the form. The table. So in the next video, we're going to see now how we can display those categories on what? On screen, and also how we can upload posts to the website. So I hope you not miss, and see you in the next lecture.